What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we are seeing some really spicy battles with a very interesting team. As you guys can see over there on the side, it is a triple psychic team with double Shadow and double Mew, a Mew and a Mewtwo, right? So you got Mew on the lead with Shadow Claw, Surf, and Wild Charge. We have Shadow Mewtwo with Psy Strike and Thunderbolt, and then we have Shadow Alakazam with Counter Fire Punch and Shadow Ball. This team is definitely spicy, and they face off against counters to this team as well, Dark-type Pokemon, right? Or Sableye, for example. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this team. Shout out to the Sugam for sharing these battles with us. It's definitely very spicy. Obviously, it's going to run into a lot of trouble if it faces off against Pokemon like Umbreon and whatnot. But I think it's going to be a really fun showcase. And Shadow Mewtwo is sneaky strong in the Great League. So let's go ahead and get right into the battles. Alright, moving into the first battle. Let's see how this one goes. We have Mew versus Obstagoon on the lead. An absolute wall to this team. They swap out into the Alakazam, which has counter. That took out 50% of the health right here. We are going to see Hypno come in as well. So Shadow Ball will probably one-shot if this lands. Let's see if Alakazam can land the Shadow Ball. No, it cannot. It gets a shield right there, which is fine. But what's great here is Alakazam just absolutely destroys. They could have probably gone for Fire Punch Shield Bait. They are able to get to another Shadow Ball right here, so this could be forcing two shields here from the opponent. Let's see what happens. They do get two shields, which is really nice for the Mew and Mewtwo, because their charge moves are incredibly hard hitting. Plus that Obstagoon was at like 50% health when Alakazam came in. It was like 3 counters or 2 counters. Charge move now coming through could be a Shadow Ball, so we are going to be seeing a shield here, and it is going to be a Thunder Punch Shield Bait, which is really nice for them. Hopefully they can get farm this down. No, they're not going to be able to get to another charge move here. So let's see what this is going to be. It's going to be another Thunder Punch Shield Bait. So really good call by the opponent, and I don't think they can farm down. They are going to see Obstagoon now swap in, which is actually pretty good here for Mew, considering that it can get to back-to-back Wild Charges. Night Slash does do super effective damage, but 2 Wild Charges right here should be enough to take it out. That's what's great about Mew, is having a lot of great charge moves that it has access to. So as you guys can see, there's one. They go for the Surf now, which is definitely going to be enough to take it out. So there's an unshielded back line with a Mewtwo, a Shadow Mewtwo in the back. Let's see what comes in. It's going to be Venusaur. Oh my goodness. Can it get to the Psy Strike in time? Yes, it can. Psy Strike is definitely going to be one-shotting, considering that it's super effective damage against a Venusaur. And this is coming from a Shadow Mewtwo. Boom! One-shots Venusaur. Here comes the Hypno. Can it get to a Psy Strike in time? No, it cannot. Charge move now coming through. Probably going to be another Thunder Punch. Can Shadow Mewtwo hold on? Yes, it can. Barely able to hold on right there, and gets to the Psy Strike, so this should be doing enough resisted damage to take out Hypno, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. Wow, this team's spicy. A lot of fun. Okay, let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Let's see how this one goes. I'd love to see this team face off against more counters. And obviously, if this team faces off against a team that can't handle it, then, man, it's probably going to be crazy. All right, we got Mew versus Mew on the lead, which is going to be really interesting. They're probably running the same moveset, but we'll have to see. Wild Charge Surf is the typical moveset you would run on a Mew. So they're going to go ahead and build up to that Wild Charge, and the opponent Mew is going to throw first right here. Are we going to see a shield here? No. Yeah, we do see a shield the last second. It's going to be an overheat. That's really nice for them. We're going to see a Galarian Stunfisk come in. They're going to go ahead and swap into Alakazam. Surf would have done super effective damage as well, but Alakazam can come in and absolutely destroy with counter. They're not shielding as well. It's just going to be a Rock Slide, which it barely holds on. They're going to be able to get to a Fire Punch. This is going to do super effective damage in the matchup and might KO if it lands. We'll have to see if the G-Fisk decides to shield. They do decide to shield, which is actually pretty nice. So they're going to be losing the switch advantage, but even out shields right here, and Mew has 2 Surfs ready to go. And there's still a Shadow Mewtwo in the back. We are going to see the Mew come back in and go for this Surf. I don't think this is going to do enough damage. It does do super effective damage in the matchup, but I don't think it's going to be enough. They do get a shield as well, which is really nice. So actually, now looking at the health, it definitely would have taken it out. So this Surf should be taking out the Galarian Stunfisk right there, and we may see the opponent Mew come in, which we do. They're going to be able to get to a Surf. Oh, no, they swapped into Deoxys right here. Defense form Deoxys most likely. And yeah, it's going to be Defense Form Deoxys. They swap now into the Shadow Mewtwo right here. This is where Shadow Ball would be really nice. But Psy Strike is resisted, and I imagine is still going to do a lot of damage. Let's see what the Shadow Mewtwo can do. So, knowing Defense Form Deoxys is a bulky Pokemon, they're probably going for Thunderbolt. But no, they're going to go for the Psy Strike. This is going to do resisted, but it's from a Shadow Mewtwo. So, how much resisted damage is this going to do? Oh, man, that's enough to get it low, and they're going to be able to... Can they farm down? No, they cannot. They had to throw the charge move right there, but unfortunately, Defense Form Deoxys is able to get to another Rock Slide, which should be enough damage to take out Shadow Mewtwo. We are going to see the Mew now come in. Can he get to the Surf in time? One more fast move? Yeah, I can get to the Surf, so Mew is able to close it up right here. But that Shadow Mewtwo right there, man, absolutely deadly with Psystrike. Even resisted damage against a very bulky Pokemon like Defense Form Deoxys is able to handle it. Moving into the next battle, we have Mew on the lead versus Sableye. Okay, this is exactly what I want to see. This is a tough lead matchup, but Mew can actually win this if it can land a Wild Charge. So we'll have to see what happens here. So Sableye building up to Foul Play here. They're going to go ahead and shield. Obviously, would do super effective damage in the matchup. And 2 Wild Charges should be enough to take it out. We do see, can they get to 2? Yeah, they can get to 2 right here. So here comes the first Wild Charge. This may get a shield from this. It should be getting a shield from the Sableye. If not, they might be able to farm down. It lands, which means they're going to be able to farm. No, they get to the Surf in time. Okay, so this Surf should be taking out the Sableye or getting a shield. We'll have to see. They get the shield, and they're going to be able to farm down in time. Oh, that is awesome. Sableye, I think, lagged right there. And we are going to see Skarmory come in, which means this Wild Charge should be getting the final shield. Otherwise, it's going to do like 95% of Skarmory's health right here. And it lands, or not 95%, 80%. It lands right there, which is really nice. We are going to see the Alakazam come in and completely counter down before he can even get to a charge move. That is absolutely incredible. And the final Pokemon is going to be a Chestnut, which means Fire Punches are going to be doing super effective damage because of that grass typing. Plus, there's still a Shadow Mewtwo in the back. That's what's crazy about this team right now, is you still have to deal with a Shadow Mewtwo. So they're going to go ahead and go for the second Fire Punch, and that's going to be a good game. I would have loved to see them swap to Shadow Mewtwo and just Side Strike it, but hey, that's okay. Really good battle right there. And man, even facing off against Sableye on the lead. We've seen Obstagoon lead. We've seen Sableye lead. Let's see what these other leads are. All right, moving into this next battle. We have Mew on the lead versus Lantern. Okay, we'll have to see if this Water Gun or Spark. It is going to be a Spark Lantern, which means it's going to be gaining energy more quickly. But Wild Charge is going to do neutral damage in this matchup because of that Water Electric typing here. And it's going to do a lot at that. But interesting that they go for the Wild Charge first. They swap out now into the Shadow Mewtwo. Oh my goodness, pure destruction about to be coming through. If they don't have a hard counter for Shadow Mewtwo, let's see what happens. They're staying, no, they swap out into Skarmory. Oh man, Thunderbolt probably one-shots right here. They're going to go for the Side Strike. This is going to do resisted damage. Hopefully it gets a shield here from the opponent, and then they can land the Thunderbolt. It does get the shield. That is huge right here. They're going to be able to get to the Thunderbolt in time. This is probably going to one-shot everyone. This is super effective damage from a Shadow Mewtwo in the Great League. Boom! That near one-shots, and they are probably going to shield. Are they going to shield again, or let it go? They're going to go ahead and shield. They want to trust in the Shadow Mewtwo to close this game out. They still have the Lantern to worry about, but they have the Side Strike ready to go right now, so they should probably, yeah, they are going to throw it right here. This should be getting the final shield from Lantern, and Lantern cannot farm this Shadow Mewtwo down. Considering how much health it has left, it's going to have to throw its energy because it'll be able to get to another Side Strike, and it does with 1 HP in a Dream. This is going to be taking out the Lantern, and whatever is in the back is probably weak to Psychic-type Pokemon. There's still a Mew. Yeah, it's going to be a Medicham right here, so Shadow Ball should be able to take it out. Charge Move now coming through. Probably going to be Ice Punch. I don't know. It's not going to be enough to KO. It's just going to be a power-up punch. That is unfortunate there for the opponent because Shadow Ball right here is going to be one-shotting, and that is going to be a good battle. So this triple Psychic team here with Mew, Shadow Mewtwo, Shadow Alakazam is putting in some work right now, which is really fun to see. Moving into the final battle here. Let's see how this one goes. We have Mew on the lead versus Stunfisk. Okay, normal Stunfisk as well. So Surf is going to be doing super effective damage, which is really nice considering Wild Charge would be like triple resisted, I believe. Double or triple resisted because of the ground electric typing. It's going to be a Mud Bomb. Doesn't do too much damage in the matchup. They just want to try to Surf spam and probably soft lose this lead here, but we'll see what choices this battler decides to make. Because Mew can win this matchup. They do get shields right there, which is nice. They're going to be able to get to another Surf in time. This is going to be doing super effective damage, and they might be able to come in and hard farm with Shadow Mewtwo, which is what I would love to see. They do land the Surf, which is nice. Charge Move now coming through. Probably going to be a Discharge. I imagine it's going to be Discharge. They're going to let it go. It is going to be Discharge. That does get the Mew low, but Mew's going to be able to get to a Surf in time unless they decide to throw. They get to it in time. This is what I mean. They can soft lose this matchup and get 2 shields or win the lead and shield advantage. They do get 2 shields. My goodness, please let Shadow Mewtwo go. Just let it rain free. Please bring it in. Oh, they brought in the Alakazam. Okay, fair enough. Counters down, which is fine. Shadow Alakazam is still going to absolutely destroy. It's going to be an Azumarill right here, so they're probably going to go for the Shadow Ball. And they didn't swap out, which means whatever's in the back might be weak to Shadow Alakazam. So we'll have to see. They're going to go ahead and land the Shadow Ball that does so much damage. Now they're swapping into the Shadow Mewtwo. They're going to have to shield right here. Obviously, an Ice Beam, Play Rough, Hydro Pump, anything would hurt this Shadow Mewtwo. It is going to be the Play Rough right there. They're going to start loading up on energy, and in the back is going to be a Skarmory. This Psy Strike, obviously, is going to be doing resisted damage, but they're going to have to land a Psy Strike and a Thunderbolt in order to take this thing out. Wow, Psy Strike actually did like 50% of the health. Here comes the Thunderbolt. This is going to be taking out the Skarmory, and Shadow Mewtwo absolutely dominating this endgame. When shields are down, Shadow Mewtwo goes to town. Going to be able to get to a Psy Strike. Actually, they're just going to fast move down. No, Charge Move now coming through. They're going to go ahead and shield, and they should be able to just fast move down right here, and that is going to be a good battle. So an incredibly spicy team that we saw here today. Triple Psychic, double Shadow, double Mew, or Mew and Mewtwo. You guys know what I mean. And facing hard counters, right? Obstagoon, Sableye, Mew lead counter. That was an incredible set right there. Really spicy and really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this team and these battles. What do you guys think about Shadow Mewtwo? That was so awesome to see, and the Alakazam absolutely put in work as well. So, like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.